Good evening, everyone, and welcome back again with another live show on the channel. Yes, it is You Know What tonight. Of course, what we normally do on a Friday at 8 o'clock, PD's football live show. Yes, and we've got, again, quite a few things to rattle through tonight. So we'll definitely talk about England's 3-0 win against Wales, which made them win the group stage, which made them become top of Group B in the World Cup. And we'll go on to face Senegal on Sunday. And we'll definitely talk about how we'll go into that game as well, definitely. So there you are. Other things, what else can we talk about on the show as well? I think we need to talk about a certain someone who may have just slightly started to regret the words he said about Miggy before this season kicked off as well. I think you know who I'm going to be talking about, yeah? Yes, you are. I think we need to have a bit of a mention of VAR in this World Cup because I think it's been absolutely useless in this tournament. It's been so useless in this tournament. And one game I'm going to point out is the Japan and Spain game as well. That's what I want to bring up the most because there was a decision in there which how that goal was given, I do not know. So there you are. Yes, we have You Know What when we have an hour of the show as always. And of course, get the comments in about Jurgen Klopp's Nashas and some lookalikes. Fire them away on tonight's show. Feel free to do so. That's what makes this show absolutely fantastic now. It really, really does. Definitely as well. So if you enjoyed tonight's show, please do hit the thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, of course. If you're new to the channel or if you enjoy the content and you're not yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It really, really is help growing the channel, definitely. Hit the notification bell as well. It will let you know of any live shows or when there's ever a video being uploaded to the channel as well. Feel free to donate. We do have Super Chat available. And of course, feel free to become a member of the show tonight for just 99p a month as well. So there you are. And if you would like to get yourselves on tonight's show as well, link pinned in the live comments. So if you click on there, I will see you in the waiting room and I'll bring you on the show for tonight as well, definitely. Well, we're still waiting for some comments coming in and waiting for some people to come in at the moment as well. They're not here just yet, but we'll give them a bit of time. So there you are before they come in. So yeah, but get those comments fired away, guys, for tonight, and get yourselves on tonight as well if you would like to, as always, definitely. So again, there's going to be some really, really interesting points there, definitely, to talk on tonight's show, definitely. So there you are. But just waiting still. So there you are. The first topic we'll definitely run through is the game against Wales that took place on Tuesday night. So there you are. So we'll definitely talk about that first on tonight's show when we get some guests on and some comments coming in as well. So there you are. So that's what we'll talk about first, definitely. Then we'll talk about how we'll go the game against Senegal. We'll have the good old food picks within an hour of the show, as I just mentioned, as well, definitely. Talk about you know who may slightly be regretting about Miggy. And we've definitely got to mention VAR in this tournament as well, because it's been absolutely shambolic. It's been absolutely corrupt in this tournament. It really, really has, definitely. So, there you are. But I'm just waiting for some guests. Oh, it looks like our first guest is coming in now, so we may as well get him in while we wait for comments. So, it is Gordon. Good evening.
Evening. It's a cold one tonight, Pete.
It certainly is, isn't it? So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still. Now I'll be listening to what you're saying about what's coming on the show tonight. About the other game in the night, about how Warmest that over the line. I just don't know how they missed that.
That's it. Lawrence is in. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well, Lawrence. And David says, do you think England should play Wilson behind Kane? I think Kane should be dropped.
Obviously, he's a captain, so
Kane
that's
should
the
be
only
dropped
problem.
for me. Sorry, he should be dropped. He's not look. He doesn't look like scoring at all.
It hadn't really the World Cup, has it?
So there you go. Well, let's kick it off then. You know, you were on the watch along as well on Tuesday, but let's go through it and what you thought of Tuesday.
First half, I missed because I was, like you say, I was out, so I can't comment about the first half. But the second half, I caught in time, so we dominated the second half.
Yep.
If I took a chance, it could be 4-5.
Could have been in the second half, yeah.
But although, like you say, the other thing that frustrated me the other night as well against Wales is where that performance was against USA.
Yep. You can argue. You can argue with that as well, aren't you?
So that's the frustrating part.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. So, I mean, you're going back to that first half where it was absolutely boring as anything. Absolutely so bad to watch.
I'm glad I was out because I didn't miss anything. So,
I mean, I'm getting really bored of this sideways and passing back far too many times.
yeah.
There was a lot of that in that first half.
Well, see, he must have had a word this half time and just told him to go out and do better in the second half.
Yep, I mean, we'll get that free kick, and Rashford just absolutely buries that.
It was a good free kick. I can't give him but the keeper was rubbish.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, I tell you what, it's 3-2 Switzerland.
Wow.
3-2 Switzerland against Serbia.
And Brazil's 0-0.
Absolutely. So, yep.
I've had a shave.
So, Mitrovic is one of them, and the other one is Dusan Vlahovic.
Because the round 16 starts Sunday, doesn't it?
It does, yep. So, this is the last of the group stage games, and the last 16 starts tomorrow.
This is where the tournament really starts.
Yep, this is where it'll start to get a lot more interesting. Definitely.
This is where we'll see goals galore going in.
Yeah, so the goals from Serbia was Mitrovic and Dusan Vlahovic. And for Switzerland, it was Shaqiri, Erdem Shaqiri, and Bolo. And I'm not sure who scored the third one just yet, but we'll just wait for that coming through. It was Freuler. That's who's got the third for Switzerland. And Cameroon, Brazil are still 0-0. And Bruno's Bruno is on the bench again for Brazil. Just to let you know.
It's only best first mate, isn't it? He's on the bench. But that Brazil team is good, so if Bruno can't get that team, then what's that tell you?
Yep, absolutely. Maybe Brazil are just playing a few probably rotate a bit because they know they're through to the last 16.
I think 6 changes.
Yep. So there you go. But again, go back to Wales and England. I mean,
then they go from Cameroon.
Oh, but again, go back to go back to the Wales and England game. As soon as we took the lead, we then just controlled.
Yeah, that's why. As soon as that free kick went in, that's where things changed. In it.
Mm-hmm.
The goals was it 4 goal a minute later?
Yep.
So we could have been at least 4-5.
It definitely could have been. Rashford was brilliant. I thought Foden was superb as well.
But you need to keep the same 11 going in against Senegal.
He should do, but I would like to see Wilson start. Kane just doesn't look like scoring in this tournament.
No, I'll give it. I'll drop Kane and give Trippier the captain's armband.
I mean, I could do that if Trippier does start. I mean, I didn't think Walker was that bad on Tuesday. I've got to admit.
What you're going to miss about Walker is his pace. He's fast as out.
Mm.
He is quick.
David says, poor first half from England, but second half was better. Aye, absolutely. First half was just hard to watch, and we were all bored. We were just so bored of watching that first half.
Like I say, I hate to repeat myself, but I'm glad I wasn't watching that first half because I would be kicking off.
I mean, yeah. You just wondered, do we look like scoring in this game at all? That was the thing.
Yeah. Like I say, I can't comment because I didn't see the first half, so I can't see yes or no. But like I say, I see the second half, and that's why I think I caught the best part. Second half.
You did, yes. So that's absolutely. So yeah.
Look at result. Alex Telles from Man United.
Who for?
And Alex Telles, the left back for Man United. He's coming up crying.
Who for?
Brazil.
Has he picked up an injury or something?
He's walking off in tears.
What if he's picked up a bad injury?
But if that's the way it is, what I'm reading here, going off, it could be his World Cup over.
Oh.
That's what I hear about this World Cup being like this, because these players can pick up injuries now for their clubs.
Mm-hmm.
And their clubs won't be happy because he could be out for a while by the looks of this.
Interesting. I mean,
I want Cameroon to score me.
Mm-hmm.
Because this Brazil team's just all changed. It's about 6-7 players. These mean 6 changes or something like that.
Yes. Lawrence says, for the confirmed round of 16 ties, I'm going with Holland, Argentina, England, and France to win, and Croatia and Spain to go through on penalties. That's interesting. That's all. But it's going to be very interesting, that. So, yeah. So we'll just wait and see what happens with that. Definitely. But, yeah. Second goal scored by England. Of course. Look at the ball. Harry Kane, that's the only good thing he did in the game. Good ball across the box. And there comes Foden, darting in, and he buries that for 2-0.
That's it. The two players that made a difference for England that night. That night against Wales was Foden and Rashford.
Yep, they certainly were, wasn't it?
They're the two players that made a difference.
Yep. Right, I'm hearing Bruno has come on for Brazil now.
Bruno's come on for Tellers.
Ooh.
We got Bruno in the middle.
God, didn't you wish Newcastle was still currently playing right now?
What a bogger we got in him, though, Pete.
Aye, absolutely. We certainly did. Yeah, even Lawrence says Bruno comes on for Brazil as well. So, yeah, absolutely.
Number 17.
Interesting.
Come on, Bruno. Show these Brazilians what they're missing when they don't play to start here.
Yep. Of course, England's third goal. I mean, look at the way the skill is by Rashford as well, definitely.
That's 3. Is that 3 goals now in the tournament for Rashford?
Yes, it is. It is 3 goals for him in this tournament.
It's between him and Richarlison, because Richarlison's got 3 goals.
Yeah, I think that's right. He does.
Oh! Martinelli's already scored.
He's cracking him, Martinelli.
He cut it on his right. Went it bend in the top corner and the keeper saved it. One-handed as well. Oh, not bad, that save. Sorry about the commentary, Pete.
Yep. So again, go back to Rashford's goal.
Yeah.
Good skill it was, and he just shoots that through the legs of Danny Ward.
But Danny Ward's not a good keeper. When Newcastle play there, is a Boxing Day we play there, Leicester.
That's where we play Leicester, down at the King Power.
I think we turn them over.
We could do. Leicester's been shown start a little bit of form. That is the thing. So, but yeah. You've got to say, from a Wales point of view, they never showed up in that game.
No, I think like for them when Bill went off.
I mean,
But
I mean, for the Wales fans, that must be so disappointing because they know that was a game they had to turn up for if they were to try and keep their chances of staying in the World Cup alive. But not the way they
crumbled, didn't they?
They just never showed up at all, and I think that's shocking from Wales at all. That's completely poor for me from Wales. That not showing up in a tournament when you know you need to perform to try and keep yourselves as trying to have a chance of going through in this tournament.
But they were never going to score. They were never going to score 4 goals against England, were they?
I mean, it was like they had the attitude of, well, we're no ahead now, so we may as well not bother performing. I mean, that's unacceptable because even their fans flew out thousands of miles to go and see that.
You got the flow for that, the tickets for the getting the ground, the hotels, everything is just was expensive. Would have been expensive for them.
It was to been, yeah. And that's why it was just absolutely unacceptable. That
if I was Welsh, I wouldn't have been happy with that.
Yeah, you would have been.
It was very disappointing from Wales.
Yep, it certainly was, and it just wasn't acceptable. I thought from Wales at all.
I didn't know Bruno took corners. What a corner that was!
Was he taking corners for them? Is he?
Aye, he put the corner right under the crossbar.
Yeah, nice one.
And it was like one of them with corners.
Mm-hmm.
Right under the crossbar as well.
Wow!
I didn't think he'd do that, but look, that corner he can't definitely take corners. That ball was good.
Well, that's interesting. Good.
Probably we got Trippier.
That's normally is our corners, isn't it? A lot of the time. So yeah, there you are.
Takes the corners. He takes the free kicks. He takes the corners, the free kicks, doesn't he, Trippier? So
yeah, he does, definitely does. So doesn't he? So
what are you drinking tonight? You drinking the Bacardi Coke or something? Are you drinking?
Just on the JD as usual.
JD.
At the moment. So, and there you are. So there. But yeah, England win the game 3-0. And of course, England win the group stage, come top as well. And that means we face Senegal, of course, in the round of 16.
That'll be a good game on Sunday.
Yeah, it should be. It's going to be very interesting, I think. So
there's only 16 days till the World Cup finishes.
There's
only 16 days till the World Cup finishes. 2 weeks and 2 days now till it finishes the World Cup.
Yep, absolutely. That is true.
You got your ticket for the Bournemouth game, Pete?
Yeah, I've got that sorted. Yeah, definitely got that sorted, definitely. So I can't wait for that.
It's not. Probably that game. No, I think the Monday night game's on the TV on Sky.
Yep.
But unfortunately, the cast is on the TV. The cast of games on the TV.
Yeah,
good about.
I just showing you on Twitter about Bruno coming on. I know Brazil are playing in blue the night, aren't they?
Aye. Dani Alves is playing for Brazil as well. I thought he was retired. Dani Alves. I just seen him in number 30 for Brazil. Alves. I thought he had retired.
Yeah, I thought as well, but it's not so. But yeah, so there. So
go on, Bruno. Take it forward. Or a ball. Oh. Isn't it good to see our players in the World Cup, Pete?
Yep, absolutely, certainly is. Wish was just Newcastle playing. That's the thing, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, so there you are.
But they go to Dubai. They go to Dubai next week or something? Or Saudi Arabia next week or something?
To be off to Saudi Arabia soon, aye, for their trip away to get prepared for when the season does resume. Definitely.
When do we play Bournemouth? What date do we play them?
We play them 21st.
21st, so that's in 21st, so 18 days' time.
Yep. Yep.
Or 19 days or something.
Yep. That's when we play them. So there you are. Wonder if we'll get Tony on tonight. For his.
Oh, then with Tony's pictures that he goes up with.
They're so funny, aren't they? But so there you are. But yeah, of course, after the game, 3-0 win, as I mentioned, for England as well. But what we want to see is why not perform right, go for it right from the beginning. Because why did we do that in the first half? The only chance we really got was that one from Rashford when he was 1-on-1 with Ward, which he should have scored. That was really the only chance England created, the best chance or clear-cut chance England created in that first half. Which he should have scored.
I think this result is going to be 0-0. 27 minutes left and it's still 0-0.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his sluice is going off.
Yep, so there. I mean, but again, why do you really think we need to start performing from the beginning now rather than just?
Yeah, well, when we play Senegal, we need to start. We need to start on the front foot from the first whistle.
Yeah, we do.
Because the Senegal team's not. It's not going to be an easy game against Senegal.
No, it's not going to be, and that's the thing. So we need to make sure we. I mean, do
basically,
that.
we're on it. We need to be on it from the first whistle.
Yep, absolutely. Of course, Southgate's got to get the lineup right as well. That's the thing. So, I mean, I want to see Wilson be given a chance. I mean, I've said it before. Harry Kane just doesn't look like scoring in this tournament. He really, really doesn't. He's just slow to everything all the time. You look at Wilson. When you looked at Wilson when he came on,
the difference.
Look at the way he pushes forward, gets other people into play. I'm sorry, but Kane doesn't do that.
And he presses down and he pressures the centre backs as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what Kane does, the complete opposite. He goes at his own half.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just don't get it from Harry Kane at the moment. I really just don't.
I don't. Like you say, he's not. He doesn't look fit, does he?
I don't know what it is, but he looks a million miles away from scoring any goal. That is the thing.
Still 3-2 Switzerland.
And I believe Wilson deserves a starting chance for me.
Does he? Even if they give him like 65 minutes or something like that.
That would be good.
I think he deserves it, especially against Wales. What he done?
Yeah, why not? I just.
Oh, it's kicking off in the Switzerland game.
Sean's in the house. Hope you're well, Sean. So there, but yeah, as I mentioned. But I suppose the main thing is we did win.
Exactly. We've got out the group, so and we're in knockout stages now. So
yeah, definitely, and it's just now seeing where we now can
No, this is where the tournament starts. This is where the tournament begins.
No, this is where it really starts, and I absolutely and
the group stages is not really thingy. The knockout rounds is where the tournament starts to get really good.
Absolutely, yes.
Any mistakes in the knockout stages, you're out. So England have to be wary from Sunday to Senegal. Any mistakes, they're out.
Aye, well, that's it. So there you are. Oh, watchers in the house. Get yourself on, man. Get yourself on. Hope he gets himself on.
I wonder which they wear the night.
Oh, Jesus. God knows, man. What he's going to... I absolutely dread to think.
Andrew Archer. Hey, bro.
So I hope he gets on very, very soon as well, because hope we get on. Hope we get some of the guests coming on tonight as well. Hopefully we should do as well. So there.
You also focus on speed?
Well, not started yet, I've got to admit.
Come on, you need to get worried with yourself to get a couple of things in.
Hey, well, that's the thing. So.
I'm just looking forward to this World Cup being over and get back to Premier League football again.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Get back to the main business, the Premier League.
So there, absolutely.
So this World Cup hasn't been as good as I thought it'd be.
Nah, it really hasn't, has it?
No. And the fall's been shit.
It's been terrible in this World Cup.
Especially last night's game. How the fuck missed that over the line? That was a joke in itself.
Yep, it was, wasn't it?
On a bit of that scene, Japan's second goal was over the ball was over the line before he brought it back in.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
That's it, isn't it?
Mm-mm. 21 minutes left. It was a Brazil game, and still no.
Is that in extra injury time now? Is it?
No, it's 21 minutes left.
Or 21 minutes left. Wow.
Aye, and this one is 21 minutes left, but in Serbia game it's 20 now coming on 21 minutes left. So the Switzerland game is a minute behind.
Interesting, right? So yeah. Okay, guys, if you enjoyed tonight's show, please do hit the thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button, of course, if you're new to the channel.
In the middle.
Or if you enjoy the content you're not yet subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. It really is help grow the channel. Do hit that notification bell as well. It will let you know of any live shows or any recorded videos that have been uploaded as well. So feel free to do so. And of course, feel free to donate. We have Super Chat available. And if you would like to become a member of the channel as well for just 99p a month, just click the join button. And you can become a member. Can become a member of the channel as well, definitely. So there, and of course, if you would like to get yourself on tonight's show, the link is of course pinned in the live comments. So if you click that link, and I'll see you in the waiting room and bring you on tonight's show. So,
and what time's kick off on Sunday, Pete?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yes, it is. 7 o'clock on Sunday. It is. So there you are. Just waiting for some more comments and guests coming in. So what we'll do is we'll now go on to the next what we're going to talk about, and that is the game going into Senegal on Sunday. England got a chance of beating Senegal, and if we do, England will book their place into the quarterfinals.
I think we'll beat them, but it depends how what his team selection is going to be and who he plays.
Yep, that's it.
That's the problem. Who's he going to start? He's going to keep this team 11 against Wales. Or is he going to chop and change again?
It's going to be interesting, but we need to take at least one player out, and I said it's Kane.
I agree with that. I think Wilson deserves a chance, especially what he done in the second half. Especially what he done in the second half. For that half an hour he was on, the second half, he made I think he made the difference compared to what Kane done, which Kane done fuck all.
He just doesn't look like doing anything, Harry Kane, in this tournament.
Apart from setting the goal off forward, and that's what he managed to do.
Exactly. And this is a man who's tried to beat Shearer's Premier League record as well. And he just doesn't look like performing in this World Cup at all. He really, really doesn't. That's why I like to see Wilson start.
Compared to the last World Cup where he scored 6 goals, he's done nothing in this World Cup.
No, he has. I mean, last World Euros, I mean, it took him till at least the Germany game. But again, he just looks a million miles away from doing anything. That's the thing. But but I think Rashford deserves to keep his place, and I think Foden does as well for me. I think,
especially if England are serious about getting to at least the semi-finals of this World Cup, they need to keep their best players, and England's best players against Wales were Foden and Rashford, and their two players need to play on the start against Senegal as well.
Yep, that's it.
And they got to drop Kane, but he's a freaking captain, so he's Southgate's pet. Of course, he's Southgate dropping him.
I mean, Southgate's got to have the balls to drop big players.
Exactly. Especially the ones are not performing. Kane's not performing.
Aye, that's it.
Well, I can only think what he's done. He's in this tournament, he set one goal, and that's it. That's all he's managed to do. He's done nothing else.
No problem. Well, yeah, absolutely. So, but we need to just go for it from whenever that whistle blows. Go for it, rather than this dilly-dallying sideways backwards every time. It's doing my head in. It's really getting on my nerves now. This because one day it could really come back and haunt us.
Especially if we get through Senegal and play France. France is better. We play that yet.
I mean, that's the fact is, if we do beat Senegal, it's either going to be France or Poland that would meet in the quarterfinals. That's the thing. And I think France are going to beat Poland.
Me too.
Now, you do look at the way France have performed in this tournament, even though they made a lot of changes in their last game, but that was because they had qualification wrapped up in the bag. That was the thing. So, yeah.
This Brazil game is freaking crap. Be careful, Senegal sort of like injured our Bruno.
Yep, absolutely.
Coming around 16. England v Senegal, Sunday 6 p.m. ITV.
Oh, is it on ITV?
Aye.
Oh, man.
Sunday 6 p.m. ITV1. Oh, I hate ITV. It's fucking cursed. I hate ITV. We play shite at ITV. Oh.
ITV.
Oh, God help us on ITV.
I mean, because the other game must be on ITV then on Sunday as well.
Yeah. Well, like, this Cup there had Senegal England last 16, 6 p.m. Sunday.
So
ITV1.
France and Poland must be on BBC One.
Oh, typical. Put the world champion on now. Where Chris my idea we would play shit, and if proved it against the USA, we're crap.
Absolutely. Hey guys, get any comments in about Klopp's teeth and any lookalikes? Get those in tonight because that would be because that's what makes the show really took off now.
What's Klopp's interview a few weeks ago, and his teeth like blinded is with reflection of his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Or are he blinded of the light of his teeth?
Yeah, definitely. So, hey, God Almighty.
I never noticed about Bruno before, but he gets back and helps the defense.
Yep.
I never noticed that in a game about Bruno, but he gets back and it helps defense.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
That's a free kick, referee.
What's happening now in the game?
Bruno got fouled when the free kick. I was on a free kick. He got solid balls in the back. Like I said, I never noticed that before, but Bruno, he gets back and helps defense. I tell I don't watch live matches in Newcastle because I was in Newcastle fans must know what he's like. Now in the Premier League, does Bruno get back to help the defense, or did he stay in the field?
Aye.
Because I'm watching him now, and he's got back, tackled their defender, and carried the ball forward.
He has, hasn't he?
I see Newcastle got a bargain in a player like Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah, definitely have done, haven't they?
How much was he? Was it 3 million we paid for him?
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
We got Bruno in the middle. And Anthony's going off. And Rafinha's on.
Rafinha's on.
He's come on for Anthony. 12 minutes left. Where this game's good, it looks like it's going to be 0-0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pale shade. Can't believe they put it in on ITV.
I mean, who do you think should come in for on Sunday?
Well, I think. Well, my opinion should keep. I think Kane should be dropped to the bench. Wilson should start.
Mm-hmm.
In the centre forward part, and then Trippier should come in for Walker.
Aye, yeah.
That's just my opinion for the two positions.
Bruno is world class, as Sean. He's just been excellent, particularly for us. We all love the guy. We really do.
Oh, we love him, all right.
That's it. Absolutely, we do, don't we?
He's just a magician.
Yep.
He's made a difference in that midfield for Newcastle.
He really has, hasn't he? He really, really has.
He controls up midfield.
Mm-hmm.
And he's made Joe Linton look good, play good as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough player I feel sorry for as well, mate. I feel sorry for Joe Linton.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just quickly as well, what do we make of some of the other games of the day as well? So, I mean, look at the games that took place today as well. Of course, Uruguay are out because South Korea won 2-1.
I see that. I thought it was 1-1. I thought, oh, well, that's good for Uruguay because Uruguay were with us. So, but once South Korea scored that goal and put them through.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the shot at the penalty, though,
Says, hi, Pierre, how's you doing? From Kate and Jonathan. I'm very well, thanks. Hope yous are both well as well. Definitely. Nice. Uruguay out. You could see the pictures of Luis Suarez.
He's crying, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Even Son was as well. He could, when his team got announced, they were going through as well. Because the goal, well, I'll tell you who got the goal right in injury time for South Korea was Hwang Hee-chan, who plays for Wolves.
Oh, is that who it was? The Wolves striker?
Yeah, it was who plays for Wolves, Hwang Hee-chan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce some of their names.
But I'm pretty sure it's the lad who plays for Wolves. Yeah, it is. It is definitely the lad who plays for Wolves. So, yeah.
So I can only pronounce Son Heung-min.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't scored in this tournament yet, has he?
Nah.
I really just don't think he has scored in this tournament at all. So, there you are, which is a bit surprising, I've got to admit. But South Korea, they are through.
But I think what Son's doing is protecting his face, isn't he? I've noticed that in the game today, when that face match, he didn't go for headers.
Interesting. It's very interesting, that. So, but yeah. And also the games from yesterday as well. I mean, you've got to look at those as well.
And
I mean, Germany out, even though they won. Japan qualified along with Spain. And the other games as well. Canada, we know them are out, but Belgium crashed out of the rest of them. Well, what's happened there?
Oh, Bruno nearly scored a flick.
Interesting. What do you make of Belgium out the competition?
Martinez resigned.
He did. As soon as Belgium were dubbed out throughout the tournament, that was the end for Martinez. Well, he handed his resignation in and thinking, right, nothing I could have done now.
After the likes of De Bruyne, Lukaku, they're done with Belgium now.
Lukaku's been poor in this tournament. Look at the way apparently he reacted after full time as well. I mean, sorry, he's not been the same player lately as well. He didn't show it at Chelsea. He's just not really showing it at the moment. And sorry, that's absolutely, and that's so immature from a player to go out and kick off like that. That's unacceptable. That it really is unacceptable. That
I don't know why he went back into Milan. He's not prepared to get the game. His attitude's ridiculous.
Strange one, isn't it?
Like he was boring. I'm turning that game off now.
The bloke's he's only scored one goal for Milan and only made 4 appearances.
Shocking, isn't it?
That's so poor from a striker. Paddy Bruno's on a yellow.
He just pulled one of their players back.
So he's got to be careful not to avoid a second yellow because he'll be suspended for the first game.
Basically, took one for the team.
Whoever Brazil get. So there you are. Hey guys, we've got about 15 minutes until we'll get to you know what. So feel free to get your comments in there still, and of course, get yourselves on to see what your reaction to tonight's food pictures are as well. So yeah. Excuse me that.
I looked at Isaac's scan over Saudi Arabia as well.
Yep. Absolutely. So let's go through the other games as well that have taken place. So we'll look at Wednesday's games as well. So, of course, this Poland, even though they lost Argentina, but still go through because of yellow cards. That was the thing. Because the amount of, that's a bit strange, that one I've got, remember?
That's what I was thinking. What?
Because they had the same goal difference as well, Poland and Mexico, but yet it comes down to yellow cards. And Poland had the less yellow cards than Mexico.
That must be so frustrating.
It's a strange one, that one, isn't it?
No, it is.
But Saudi Arabia and Mexico, they were sent home throughout the rest of the tournament. I think Saudi Arabia have given a good try in this tournament, I've got to admit.
We've got to back the Saudis or owners.
Yeah, absolutely. As well, and not to mention some of the other, and also the other games that took place yesterday as well. Australia are into the knockout stages as well.
Good for Australia.
The Aussies, yep, they are into the last 16 of the tournament as well. So yes, so well done Australia as well. So because normally they don't go as though they normally get dubbed out in the group stages. But did very well to beat Denmark. They really did. A really good performance it was from Australia as well to win that game as well, and they've booked their place in the last 16 as well. So there you are. And of course, I know we know Tunisia didn't get through, but they did beat France 1-0. But that Griezmann goal, thought when he had it in, he scored the last goal of the game. The whistle then blew, and thought that was it. Until the referees was told to go and have a look at VAR for that.
I missed it out.
Chalked it off right at the end.
Yeah, France, like France and Argentina haven't been good this tournament.
No,
especially Argentina, they've been poor.
One of my friends has just sent me a message. Apparently, excuse me, one of the stadium. It was the game yesterday. One of the games yesterday. Apparently, the stadium looked like Klopp's teeth, and apparently he's made an image as well. So I think we need to see this. So I'm just waiting for him to send it to me, and I'll get it up when he sends me that. So
this game's bloody boring. Please get it off the TV.
Excuse me, that. Oh, you can tell winter's yet.
Yeah. You got the sneezes?
Just a little bit, not much.
Let's see. I'm sitting there with a hard heater on.
Yeah, it's also.
Because I'm too scared to put the heating on.
That's all cool. Okay, keep your comments. Let's have a look at this. Love at this. Wait till I get this uploaded. Ready? Right, just bear with me. I would need to get this uploaded, guys. And I might send this to Tony as well. So there you are. Right, this is it, right? Have a look at this.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Wow! Look at that, man.
Oh, God. Klopp.
Oh, wow. Jesus, wow. Love
Name me as a stoppage time in the Brazil game. And then it's going to be Brazil, 6 and 7 points. What's that?
Yeah.
Go back to the tables again. The stage I got, it'll be Brazil, Play 3, plus 3 goal difference, 7 points. Switzerland's second, 3, plus 1, 6 points. And Cameroon and Serbia out.
Oh god, that's so funny. That like, wow. Oh wow. Oh Jesus. Oh, that's so good. That like,
Yes! Cameroon scored.
who?
Cameroon.
Cameroon have scored on them. Wow.
Babacar. Oh, that's Switzerland.
Liz is in the house. Oh yeah, it's Tony. I d- How you well,
Tony!
Tony? I don't know if you
Oh,
just
yeah,
see
right.
one. I don't know if you just see what I uploaded before, Tony. Did you see what I uploaded just before, Tony?
Yes, I saw it, Pete. Yes, absolutely brilliant. That I was laughing when I saw it.
And it's 1-0 Cameroon, Tony.
Yeah, I've got the game on. I was just having a look there, just behind me green screen. 7 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Right.
I think.
Thing is, I'll tell you what it is, though, Pete. Right?
Mm-hmm.
England, we keep getting slated, right, off our own fans. Right? Let's take stock at this, right? Now,
Oh,
when you play group games to
Yep.
get through to the knockout stages of the World Cup, where the knockout stages really matter.
Yeah.
Now, what we've got to look at is, and we can't go past it, because what we've got to look at is Gareth Southgate's record in knockout tournament has been absolutely brilliant, really.
It really has.
I mean, 4 years ago, we got the semi-finals. We should have got the final of the World Cup, to be honest, right? So we got that. We got the final of the Euros. Fair enough. Penalty shootout let us down. Penalty's a lottery. You know, you can't do nothing. Sometimes you freeze on the big occasion and you miss the penalty. So, okay, so that happened. And like, people are criticising, like, I'm not a Gareth Southgate fan, by the way. I'm not saying I am, but what I'm just trying to put into perspective is so, so people just realise and take a step back from, because although I know he doesn't play the most greatest football, Southgate, and I do hope from the second round onwards he starts taking the handbrake off and letting us go for it. Because if we go attacking, we can beat anybody, and I mean that. We can beat anybody. We've got the players to do it. So, but what I'm saying about Gareth Southgate is, right, so the group stages, they're always cagey affairs to get through.
Yeah.
Now, we've got through the group stage, top of the group, 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't lost a game in the group stage.
We haven't.
Now, Brazil are going to lose their first game in the group stage. Yes, I know they changed that team around, but still, you'd think with Brazil, they've got enough good quality in that squad.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny, to beat Cameroon. They should have beat Cameroon tonight, if I'm honest.
Yep.
And then you look at Portugal. They lost today.
Yep.
Spain got beat off Japan.
Yep.
Now, I know they're not happy about the way they got beat off Japan. Now, if we'd got beat off Japan, can you imagine the meltdown in this country? It would be absolutely ridiculous. The meltdown would be absolutely stupidity. Yes, people are saying we didn't play well in the first half against Wales. Well, actually, I thought we played all right, and I thought we were a better team in that first half. I think Wales were just trying to stifle us. And I think the 2 goals in a minute in that second half killed Wales off. Mm-hmm. Because I did say, I did put a comment on somebody's watch along at halftime. I did say, look, if we get that first goal, Wales will have to come out and play. They can't keep defending. They'll have to come out and play. And it's exactly what I said. And then when they started messing about the back, and Ben Davies' face, if you look at his face straight away, as soon as he saw Kane with the ball, you could see on his face, he was like, oh shit, we're in trouble here. And sure they were, because Kane's cross was put in by Foden. And we were 2 up within a minute.
Yeah.
So you saw on Ben Davies' face. Now, we've got through this group pretty well. Yes, we had a scrappy game against the USA. We didn't play the best football, if I'm honest, Pete. We could have played better. If we'd played against the USA like we played against Wales in that second half, we would have annihilated the USA. We would have beat them hands down. that would have been 3-4-0.
Yeah, it could have been.
I mean, Wales, we should have dispatched Wales 5-0, if I'm honest. We could have. I mean, Stones could have scored near the end. But what I'm trying to say is, we're getting to the second round of this cup now. There's been so many shocks in this World Cup so far. I mean, Germany's gone. Spain almost went last night. I think they're thankful to Germany. I think the Spanish fans turned into German fans last night, thanking that they won, because when they were losing to Costa Rica, Spain were on their way out the tournament.
Yep.
I'll tell you where Spain are suspect. And because I've watched it very carefully, and I've watched the guy very carefully, he doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence. And the guy in question is Unai Simon, and that is the goalkeeper for Spain. He is woeful. If you watch him as a goalkeeper, I mean, for that first goal, he should have had that. He should not have let that past him. He is absolutely woeful. And if Spain want to be serious about getting on in this competition, they've got Sanchez and Raya on the bench. One of them has to come in, and he has to be dropped because he is a liability for Spain at the back. Not our problem. We're England fans. We couldn't care what happens to Spain. But that's what I've seen as in the Spain goalkeeper. But going forward with England, I want to see us a different team on Sunday. I want to see us play the same team apart from Kel Walker, who I thought had a poor game against Wales. So I want Trippier back in place of Walker. Now, I know it's probably a big shot to ask this, but I would rather see Kane left out because, yes, he's done 2 assists, but he's scored no goals. He's done nothing.
No, he hasn't.
If I was Gareth Southgate, I would say to Harry Kane, right, you're on the bench because I'm sorry, we're not getting the goals from you. You're not doing your out and out striker. Callum Wilson's taking your place on Sunday. That might then inspire Harry Kane to think, right, I've been dropped. I need to get back in this team and I need to start scoring goals and proving why I'm a world-class striker. That's what he's got to do.
Yep.
But he's not proving that at the moment. All he's proven is he can do assists, but he's playing too much in midfield for my liking.
That's the thing.
Where if you watch Callum Wilson when he comes on, he plays like he's playing at Newcastle because he's got Eddie Howe. He's got the Newcastle integrity inside him because what he's doing is, as soon as he comes on, you watch him, he starts pressing players straight away because he's got his Newcastle head on, not his England head, he's got the Newcastle head on because that's what's been instilled to him by Eddie Howe. So he's going on there and doing that. And you see that from the start. But
you do.
I would like to see him start, but whether he does, I don't think it will. I think he'll stick with Kane, if I'm honest. But I just hope he just changed that team with Trippier and put Trippier back in instead of Walker. And I think we'll have too much for Senegal, if I'm honest. And if we play with the freedom and we play well and take them out, then we ain't got a problem with getting through that World Cup because although we could potentially face France in the quarters, but the way shocks are going on this World Cup, what's to say Poland don't beat France in the second round? I mean, it's not a given for France.
That's it. Well,
Lewandowski might turn up.
He could do. Unlike a bit of Cameroon and Switzerland score against Finland top the group on goal difference. Yeah. Goal scorer for Cameroon was on a yellow, took his shirt off, and he got sent off.
I was just about to tell you that as well.
Tell you what, they said Lawrence has made a good point. Why didn't De Gea go to the tournament?
Apparently, he's not rated from Luis Enrique. He said he's finished.
That's strange, that one. Like, Paddy Shea got booked, and Cameron have won 1-0. Cameron and Paddy's full time. A Paddy, from what I heard, Bruno missed an opportunity as well.
He did.
I hit head over the ball.
I know, but Fabian Shea was yellow carded as well for Switzerland as well, definitely.
So, I mean, Pete, do you agree with what I was saying there about the
England?
Definitely. I know I went into one a bit, but all I'm saying is, yes, I know Gareth Southgate isn't everybody's cup of tea, but
he isn't.
You've got to look at the tournaments, where he's took England, semi-final, a final. What's to say he doesn't take us to the World Cup final? What to say he doesn't win the World Cup? And then what happens? Then do you think then he might turn around and think, do you know what? I'm just going to turn around to the fans and say, right, I've won the World Cup for you. I'm off now. Enjoy the next match. I'll see how much success he can bring you.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be cocky and to say, in other words, up yours because you shouldn't be slating me. I mean, that would be the type of scenario you'd end up with. But whether it would or not, I don't know. But
Absolutely.
I mean, Brazil are there to be had as well.
They
They didn't look great tonight.
No, they didn't. Switzerland have won, and Brazil top the group have faced South Korea, Switzerland second, and face Portugal. So Brazil will face South Korea, and Switzerland will face Portugal in the last 16. Well, guys, we've actually been going just over an hour, so you know what that means.
The foodies.
Right.
I hope Shark puts Ronaldo on his arse, by the way, if he's playing.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Haven't got as many tonight. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've only got 12 tonight because it's just with a lot of the football games not taking place. It's just the World Cup. It's hard to get loads at the moment. But this is what we do have tonight. So this is what we're going to start off with. And it's that one.
Cheese and bacon burger, is it?
Smashed cheeseburger with bacon served at Gremio in Brazil for £3.80.
It's a big one for £3.80, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, it don't look too bad. It's better than some of the cheeseburgers we've seen lately. I mean, nothing can be worse than that one. Was it Portsmouth or was it Portsmouth, Pete, where there was a bit of cheese, a slice of cheese stuck on top of the burger and it didn't even look right?
Absolutely. Who would say yes or no to that one?
Yes,
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Bacon.
Interesting. Right, this is the next one. So pie and
mash and gravy
at Wimbledon, but it costs £9. £9 for that. Wow.
9.
I would have that, but the price looks nice. That I don't like pie and mushy peas.
I'm not being funny. I go to Wetherspoons and get a roast for that price.
So is that a no for you?
With a drink as well.
Is that a no?
I mean, it looks nice, Pete, but I wouldn't pay the money for it. So I would say yes to the food, but no to the money side of it. So yeah,
that saves me as well. I say yes to the food, but no to the price.
Right, this looks a bit. What the hell? Jerk chicken and rice, jerk pork, jerk load of fries at Bristol Rovers. That is.
Not from how much?
Oh, it's took the price off. Just bear with me while I have a look. When I get it up, should give us a moment. Just bear with me while I have a look. Nearly there. £11, that is?
What? No, I wouldn't buy that.
No way, there. Was that happen? Crazy.
No, not for me. Definitely not that.
Not for that pretty price.
Okay, next one. Now this is the next one. A light and blueberry ice lolly at the World Cup for $3.50.
$3.50.
It's a bit of a size, isn't it, though?
It is, isn't it? Suppose it will keep your thirst quenched, but then it'll not take long before it melts, or will it? Not in that heat.
I think you would need one of. I would say yes, because I think you would need one of them in that heat over there at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? But
yeah, I would say
pricey, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, next one. This doesn't look appetizing, I've got to admit. It even served at the World Cup. There's a hot dog served at the World Cup. I mean, that looks boring to me. Where's the ketchup mustard?
Where's the onions?
Oh, I'd have to see no onions for me. Sorry.
Yeah, and I bet that's about a £5, is it?
570, yes.
No, not for me.
Okay. No, neither for me is right. This is the next one. Smoked sausage and cold slaw sandwich at FC Cincinnati. I would take the cold. I would say yes, but without the cold slaw.
Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't look too bad, does it?
How much would it cost though? $8.20. Wow, $8.20.
God. Americans for you, innit?
Yeah, that's it. Well, next one. A chicken shawarma at also at the World Cup for $6.90.
What on earth? That looks like a wrap with just food in it.
It does, doesn't it? Well, someone's still going.
That's mine. I think it's Amazon.
Not for me, that I would say.
No. Mrs. answering the door anyway, so that's all right.
All right, next one. Balti pie and a cup are at Walsall. Say for £4, but this is what the Balti pie looks like.
Don't look too bad. There's quite a bit of meat in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose not too bad.
Yeah, would I give it a try? I probably would, actually. Right, this one.
What on
Right,
earth is it?
That is a spinach fataya served at the World Cup. That just looks like someone's just pulled bits of grass out the gun and just put it in a bun.
Nah, not for me.
Nah, as I mentioned, it looks like someone's just pulled grass or bits of leaves and stuck it in a bun.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Okay, it's two left. Pie, peas and gravy and a sausage roll at Barnoldswick Town for $5.50.
It's a bit of a strange combo, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
And where's that at?
It's a club called Barnoldswick Town.
Doesn't look too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, probably would. And this is the last one. Butter chicken with chips and rice at Birmingham City for a tenner.
Not really, no. Not my thing, that.
No, absolutely not.
Not that at all, no. It looks a bit...
No, doesn't look nice at all. But just
I'll
rather
have a free without paying them.
Yeah, I like coffees in the house. Hope you well. I'm glad the Swiss manager, aka Swiss Steve Bruce, gave Fabian Scherer a game. Was watching the Brazil game. Magpie 24. Why the hell is Bruno not getting starts over Fred, the Brazil manager? Titty, is it being a tit? Nobody thinks Fred is better than Bruno. I mean, Fred is just awful. Is that carpet lint in the first burger? £9 too much. £11, you're having a laugh. Summer or this food looks overpriced. Yep, definitely not. Spinach, what? That's Popeye's dinner. No to the ice lolly. Pie and peas, best thing I've seen, but don't need a sausage roll for fuck's sake. You only have 50 minutes max to eat it.
Yeah.
You can keep that like as well. Right, we'll go on to the next part of the show. Oh, we'll just get Lawrence in quickly. How are you doing, Lawrence?
Hi, guys.
Right,
Hi,
I think we need.
All right, lads. All right.
Yeah, I think we need to talk about this VAR in this World Cup because it's been absolutely horrendous. Let's have a look at this. I'm sorry, but why is that goal being given? Because look at that. That ball is over the line.
It's a perfectly legal goal, Pete.
What is it?
Do you want me to explain it to you?
Go on then.
Pop the picture back up, if you don't mind, thanks. Right. So you look at the ball there.
Yeah.
Looks over the line, doesn't it? But
Mhm.
if you just look at this part of the ball, it is actually still barely over the line. It's just over the line. So
It could
technically,
be, yeah.
the ball is still in. So technically, that's still in play. So it's a technically legal goal. Because the curvature of the ball is behind that line. So technically the ball's still in play, even though probably just over 3/4 of it's over the line. And
Oh.
I highlighted this on my show last night, and I zoomed the image right up. And when I blew the image right up and put it on screen, it does show you that the ball is literally just on that line as well. So, so because of that ball being on that line straight away, it's still a goal, even though it looks over. And
Could
and
be.
I'll tell you now, if the Germans think that's controversial, then all I want to say is that's karma for them, because we all know what happened in 2010, Frank Lampard. So
Yes.
we were wrong. We were cheated out of that game, because had England had come back to 2-2, they would have went on and won that game in the second half. But that knocked the wind out of England's sails when that goal wasn't given, and that's why we went on to lose 4-1. But yeah, that's karma for Germany last night.
Absolutely.
So
Lewis,
they're the king of the first, that king specialists of the first round are Germany, 2018 and now 2022. Let's make it a hat trick in 4 years.
absolutely. Lewis, good evening. Good to see you, man. Hope you're well.
Yeah, I'm a bit cold. I got like a bit of a hoodie on.
You can see Lewis is well wrapped up there. I mean, winter is here, definitely. But I think we've also got to talk about other decisions that have been ridiculously given. I
finally found it.
All right.
I finally found the bloody drink I've been looking for 4 months.
Oh, wow. I mean, there's been some crazy decisions in this World Cup tour, Tony, with VAR giving them. I mean, the Argentina penalty the other day shouldn't have been given for me.
No, justice was done when they missed it anyway, wasn't it? So that's the main thing. I mean, but how do you give a penalty for the goalkeeper making the save and then hitting the player on the head? What's he supposed to do when he's in the ascendancy of saving? Then how's he supposed to avoid hitting another player? It's just stupidity, really, in my eyes. I mean, I've played in goal, so I know what it's like, and I've took many a player out, but it's part and parcel of the game, unfortunately.
Yeah. Is that spinach or spinach? Perfectly legal go, I agree, but only by an snob like small margins. That butter chicken does not look like butter chicken at all. I mean, it didn't look appetizing, did it? Germany deserve that. Says Jolin says, "Come on, Senegal." I mean, he sounds like he's just desperate for the Premier League to restart again by the sound of it. As well, definitely.
But it ain't going to be started quickly if it doesn't matter if England got knocked out. They're still not going to start until everybody's finished. So may as well just want to see England go as far as we can.
That's it. Absolutely. I mean, I think we got to talk about this man now, because I think this man's now starting to regret what he said about Miggy.
I'll be back.
Really?
Yeah, hang on. I'm going to go on my laptop and do that because I'm on my phone.
Okay, Lewis. I mean, I think Jack Grealish is starting to regret what he's come out and said about Miggy now.
I think he has, hasn't he? I mean, I haven't seen the comments from him, but yeah, I mean, he needs to, because I mean, he's inspired him, hasn't he?
Sounds like he has, hasn't he?
And he's just got to realise that he's just got to realise that that he doesn't want to make any more motivational speeches for any other players, because it's going to come back and haunt him. And that's exactly what's done. It's come back and haunted Grealish now, because Miggy's gone on an awesome run, which is now ended because of the World Cup break for now. But you see, we could turn around now and say, Grealish, stop playing like Almiron.
Absolutely, yeah. Archer's here. Where's them handlebars gone, man? I don't know.
You're missing them, aren't you?
I mean, it's, well, never mind. Never mind, I suppose. Never mind, I suppose. But Archer, are you feeling confident England are going to beat Senegal?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've got a chance. Don't see why not.
I mean,
Just
would you make any changes or keep the side the same?
For me, I would keep Rashford in because Rashford played really well against Wales. So Rashford's got to stay in the starting 11.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Foden. I would keep Phil Foden in.
Yep.
I would keep Bellerman in. But I'm not too sure about Jordan Henderson. I don't know what
I didn't think it was that bad, I've got to admit.
He did okay. But it's only down to Southgate, isn't it?
Yeah, but Mason Mount, I'm glad he got dropped.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about it before the Brazil game, and Karen Carney said, "Oh, I think they'll bring Mason Mount back in on Sunday." And can't remember, I think it was Ian Wright that was there, and he said, "But why should Mason Mount come back in? He's not really done much, has he?" And I thought, well said. It's about time somebody actually come out and said, no, he's not good enough, Mason Mount. He isn't good enough.
Declan Rice will still be there.
Yeah. I mean, Rice, I think he's... you need him to protect the back four. Yeah. That's what Declan Rice is known to do, protect the back four. But should we be looking to start Callum Wilson there, Archer? Because we should. Kane just doesn't
against Senegal.
I mean,
against Senegal, I reckon Harry Kane should be dropped on the bench, and Callum Wilson should have a start.
Trippier should come in.
Hi guys.
I mean, I didn't think Walker was that bad, but
I thought he was dreadful. He had a dreadful game in my eyes. I didn't think he was that great at all. I'd rather, and then I didn't think Shaw played well, if I'm honest, as well. And that's when Trippier came on. But the only thing I would say is, why did Foden keep taking them corners? Because his corners were dreadful. I'm sorry. He had a good game, Foden, but his set plays, his corners weren't that great. When Trippier was on, he should have took the corners, because at least they would have gone where they were intended to go. But I tell you what, at the back, we are looking strong with Stones and Maguire, and I know that's probably hard for people to say, but I've always said Maguire looks better in an England shirt than he does in a Man United shirt. And I'll tell you what, I do rate John Stones in some way, because I think he's not a bad centre-off. And
he isn't.
Do you know what? I mean, if he came to Newcastle, that wouldn't be a bad shout, but I don't think we'll get him anyway, because he's back in the Man City team. He's playing well for them. But he's not a bad centre-half.
What do you make of this from Magpie 24/7? We need to get our players back ASAP, or they'll miss games, as Eddie says they need a rest.
I see where he's coming from, just from, previous World Cups, where players have not come to pre-season until afterwards if they've played in the World Cup or the Euros. But then it could mean we'll see Isaac start against Bournemouth. But then again, you think Nick Pope would be fine, unless he gets jet lag or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Shaw will be probably back soon, because I think Switzerland will lose to Portugal.
Yeah, possibly. Looks like Archer's got a new camera stream setting up.
I mean, if players aren't playing much like Wilson, Bruno, then they're having a rest anyway, because they're sitting on the bench most of the time, and they're coming on for the last few minutes or whatever. But
Bruno,
I can't see. I mean, if the World Cup final's the 18th, so say, let's just say it's England-Brazil in the World Cup final, for instance, right? Mm-hmm. So we've got 4 players between the 2 squads in that World Cup final, which is on the 18th.
Aye.
Surely they've got enough time to come back and be ready to play on Boxing Day, surely.
Aye.
Mm-hmm. But the only problem is we play on the 17th and we play on the 20th as well.
Well, The 17th, it's just a friendly, but
Friendly,
20,
Yeah.
It's Bournemouth
20
in the cup.
it's the 21st, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
I think
we can put a team out to play. We can leave the
Aye.
players out for that game against Bournemouth. I mean, that's not a problem.
Yeah,
I would like to
absolutely.
see maybe Karius get a run out again in one or two of the friendlies, along
Neither
with
would I.
Darlow.
As well. Yeah, absolutely as well. So
And
Mag-
Darlow on the bench.
Magpie says, I think we'll beat Senegal, but then be knocked out. But this World Cup has had weird results. I guess you never know. Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Southgate is a huge problem. Slow to change and no thinking outside the box. England are missing the gates at Guardiola this campaign. I don't know who he's on
Aye.
about. Do any of you know who he's on about?
I'm trying to think.
Oh, Graham Jones.
Who went? Which one of our coaches went
yeah.
to
Jones.
the Euros? Graham
Jones.
Jones, yes.
Yeah.
What will happen to Loris Karius, I wonder? We'll see. Eddie said none of the World Cup players will play in the Bournemouth game for a start. Yeah, I heard something was said about that. Bruno had more of a tackle role today and could have scored 4,
Yeah.
but didn't make the use of his best chances. He didn't. That Bournemouth game is huge. It's a chance to win a cup. It certainly is.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do that. I mean, Gary O'Neill's been given the manager job permanently, but Eddie Howe will know that this big game is just massive, and he'll want a cup run as well.
Yeah.
He'll be Bournemouth.
You know the cup. If it do get to the final, I won't be able to go because I don't have any loyalty points.
I mean, I don't know how
That
it's
is
going to
gonna
work
be
for the
hard.
final. But,
That's the only problem. That's a bit unfair because I've been every home game. I go to every home game. I go to every home cup game. But you can't go to the final, the semi-finals at Wembley if you don't have any loyalty points. Where's the logic in that?
well, we'll see. I don't know how it's going to work for the cup final.
Because that's the thing. They gotta give people who've been to. They could look into the system, seeing who's been to every game for the cup games.
Absolutely. What I'll do is I'll just get your thoughts on Tony because I know you've got to go in a couple of moments to get you all ready for your show at 9:30. We want a cup run. If we win this game, we're in the quarterfinals.
Well, my prediction at the start of the season was we would win the Carabao Cup, finish 7th, and get the semi-finals of the FA Cup. So that was my predictions at the start of the season. And if we keep going this Carabao Cup, it may come true. You know, that we win because it's a cup that can be won. Because people don't, teams don't really play that full strength sides unless that, like when Manchester City, Chelsea played together, they played quite a few big players in that team, but. Normally they wait the semi-finals before they start taking it more seriously if they get that far. But there's no reason why we can't win it.
I think we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see Isak back in the side.
Yeah,
he'll be like a new signing.
He could well be.
Remember, he hasn't played a lot for us, has he? So he'll be like a new signing. And ESM's already come out today and said that he's got, well, from reports I've seen. That he says he's got no intentions of leaving. He's been linked with Everton and that. And he says, I'm going nowhere. He says, I'm staying exactly where I am in Newcastle.
Mm-hmm. I know he's been dropped, but he's going to have to fight for his place at the moment. And he probably knows that himself, definitely as well. So,
yeah. And I mean, thing is, Pete, I keep banging this drum, and we need to get a high-class quality left winger in. If we have somebody, say, like a Mudryk, right, sitting on the bench, or a Cody Gakpo, say, for instance,
yep,
and ESM's in possession of that shirt, and he's got someone like Gakpo or Mudryk behind him, sitting on that bench, waiting to take his place, he's got to start pulling out these performances week in, week out, and making sure that he keeps that left wing berth and that shirt on his back, because he will then know if he drops his game. If he drops his game, then he knows that the person on that bench is going to take his place, and then he's going to fight to get it back. So that's why I'm saying we need that. That's why I'm banging this drum. Get a top quality left winger in, because we need to give ESM that huge competition just to keep him on his A game. I mean, I'm not saying he plays A game every week, but it'll just keep him on his toes, because it's good to have competition. It's healthy, isn't it, in this squad to have competition? Well, so it would be good to give him that sort of competition. And obviously Ryan Fraser has spoken to the Scottish people and wants to leave the club because he's sick. He's not happy. He's not getting no game time. So
Well, yeah, even Magpie 24/7 just could have come on a comment with that. I think, yeah, we need to move him on now, Ryan Fraser.
Aye.
Not been good enough.
If it is money, so be it. I don't
who's
really
going to take
care.
him? Who's going to take him on 80 grand a week though, Pete? That's the problem.
That's the thing. Well, that's it. Well, yeah.
Like, unless, yes, we could do. If a team wants them, let's say, right, we pay half his wages still.
Mhm.
The club might want to do that, but like I say, let's say over 2 years, let's say they sign them and say, right, for the first 6 months, we pay half his wages.
Yep.
You pay half.
That's
You know,
it.
they can get them off the books, technically, but not really, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Tony, if you need to go, that's no problem. I know you've got your show in 4 minutes' time.
Yeah, exactly, Pete.
Okay, just quickly.
And I also
before
just
you-
want.
Yeah, quickly.
Sorry, Pete. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to the BBC, by the way, for their kind generosity. No, I actually shared something from their website last night. A video of obviously Lukaku taking out the dugout. The only thing that he got on target, by the way.
Yeah.
And obviously, as it was under review by YouTube because they weren't sure for a copyright reason, but the BBC have allowed it. So thank you to them for allowing me to keep that on there. So
Yeah.
that was really nice of them. I mean, they could have said a copyright, but they've obviously let it go. So thank you very much to the BBC.
Just one last thing, Tony, before you go. Where can they find you on your YouTube and social media? And what is your score prediction for England's game against Senegal on Sunday?
Prediction for Sunday, I'm going 2-0 England.
Okay.
I'm playing it safe. I'm sitting on the fence on that one, but I'm going to say 2-0 England. I think we'll have too much for Senegal, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter at TonyTooney31. Follow me and I'll follow you back. And also on my channel, which is on the board behind me and on the screen, it's all black and white TV. I've just passed 150 subscribers. I had 150 last night, and I'm now up to 152 as it is today. So
good. So
48 away from 200 now subscribers. So I'm getting there.
Good. So please check out Tony's channel. It's all black and white TV. He's going live in a couple of minutes' time. So feel free to check him out on his show as well if you would like to. Thank you so much, Tony.
Tony, before you
Thank
go,
you, Pete.
do you see the picture? Do you see the picture I sent you on Twitter?
I've not seen it yet, actually.
I did. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, brilliant.
That was by the BBC from another angle.
By the way, I've been urged now because I've done this, because I'm doing this World Cup daily show on the night time now, the roundup. I've been urged and asked to keep this going when the Premier League comes back. So they want me to do Premier League roundups as well now. So I might have to extend this now. So yeah. I mean, at the minute, I'm on 9:30 every night while the World Cup's on. So,
yeah.
And also, watch out tomorrow because I may actually go live tomorrow, and I might be from a special location. So that's all I'm giving you. I'm not telling you exactly where because I'm going out tomorrow because we're going out shopping. So I may pop to this special location while I'm near it because I'm more
the same as shite.
Away. No, it's better than that, mate. And but it's a secret location at the moment, but when I get there, and I'll do it live or on a pre-record, keep an eye out for it, and you'll soon see where I'm at. And
we'll be giving an eye on that.
So I'll keep you all guessing for tonight now. So anyway, guys, Lewis, Pete, Archer, and Jody View. See you later, lads. And the rest of your show.
Again, please do check out.
Bye.
See you, Tony. Again, please do check out Tony on YouTube. It's all black and white. He's just new. He is new to YouTube, and he's really doing well with this channel. So please do check him out and give him the support he deserves. Definitely. Where I'm up to in my comments. The Bournemouth game is the Eddie Howe derby. It's massive. Yep, I would give anything to see us win a cup. Isak and ASM will play against Bournemouth. I agree. And there's the one about Ryan Fraser. Has said he wants to leave as he hasn't played enough minutes. I think it's the right decision. He's been poor this season for me. If Fraser wants to lose, he will have to accept less money. He will know that. He will do.
Yeah.
Good luck, Tony, says Magpie 24/7. Yep. Have all of our players in the World Cup reached the knockout stages?
Yeah.
I believe they have.
Yep. Shaw, Wilson, Trippier, Pope,
Yep.
and
Bruno.
Bruno. Yep.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
Like let's say, like we might be like this thing. Our players, one of our players might be guaranteed a World Cup trophy.
No.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, we've got about just over about half an hour left of the show, guys. So if you are enjoying tonight's show, please, of course, hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel or if you're enjoying the content and you're not yet subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. It's really helped grow the channel, and we're trying to get on the way to 1,700 subscribers. And hit the notification bell as well, because we'll let you know of any live shows, any uploaded videos as well that are coming on the channel as well. So there you are.
Have you not applied for your 1K plaque yet?
No, I haven't yet, actually.
You mean?
Are they doing packs for 1K, are they?
Hang on. I think it. Hang on. I'll find out in a minute. I'll find out and tell you later on. Because it should. Hang on. Yeah, because then you get one for.
All right, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because you get your first one, and you get obviously your gold, like bloody silver.
Okay. This
You
is
might
one.
have a look later on.
Kyle is through all well with Australia. He looks a talent. He certainly does as well.
I forgot about Australia as well.
I mean, they're into the last 16 as well, definitely. So
But
that's great.
they're playing against France.
Again, is it who they're playing against? France.
Yeah.
Who is?
No.
Australia.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's Argentina.
Oh yeah,
Argentina.
yeah.
France against Poland.
If England beat Senegal, we'll be playing France, possibly.
Oh,
France and Poland will play if we do beat Senegal on Sunday. But the only thing is, the game's on ITV.
oh, we're going to get beat. We're going to get beat. But congratulations, by the way, for the other day.
Oh, thanks.
No problem.
So, yeah. I mean, why is this on ITV? We don't normally do well on ITV. That's the thing, don't we?
We played against the United States on ITV and ended in 0-0. But obviously, when we play Senegal, it's obviously the knockout stages is going to go 90 plus, like extra time, and then possibly bloody the dreaded you know what.
Yep.
I remember this against Colombia and Denmark on ITV, where it took us at least extra time to get past them.
It did, yes.
Czech Republic were beat in the group stages on ITV last year.
Yeah, we did. Croatia in the semi-final we got beaten. That was on ITV.
Yeah. I think we'd have the ITV slot I think it's the Wednesday night we'd play. If we got that far.
Yep, that is it. Apparently, at least with ITV being on commentary, we don't have to listen to Genus's commentary, says McFly.
Good point.
We need to avoid extra time. We certainly need to avoid extra time, in my opinion, as well. So,
I don't want the lads looking knackered out of France. To be fair, though, it's 6 days difference for both teams.
Yep. So, there you are. But it's big on Sunday for us. But what we need to do, as I've said to particularly Gordon, we need to just go, as soon as that whistle blows, we need to go from that whistle blows, rather than this sideways, backways passing that we do far too many times. That's the thing. Because I'm seeing far too much of it, and I'm getting really annoyed with it in a way as well. We need to go for it in these tournaments, because it could really come back to haunt us if we keep doing that. So there you are. But we'll just wait and see. But I think we will beat Senegal, but it's going to be tough in the quarterfinals, whoever we come up against. That's the thing. So But yeah,
I'm reckon Brazil's going to win the World Cup.
I've said Brazil or France. One of those two are going to win it for me.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice to see like it'd be nice to see a Newcastle player win the World Cup, wouldn't it?
Aye.
Magpie 24/7 says Eddie's Mag's back in Saudi next week. I wonder how long until our training ground is finished. The improvement work seems to have taken ages. Hopefully, it's not too long. And I was going to say, if it's either Paul or Kyle who are watching, then putting in the comments in. If you would like to get yourselves on for the show as well. Great to have you on. Again, Magpie 24/7, they've got their own channel as well, so feel free to check them out as well. So they're doing really well as well. Over 1,000 subscribers as well. So if you would like to check them out on YouTube as well. And if it's either you or Paul, or either you, Kyle, or Paul watching, feel free to get yourselves on if you would like to. So yeah. But yeah. We've got about just under 25 minutes left now of the show, guys. So, of course, keep your comments there coming in as well. Definitely. So there you are. The link, and if you'd like to appear on, the link is still pinned in the live comments. So just click on the link, and I'll see you in the waiting room and bring you on as well. Definitely. But would you guys want to see Wilson start instead of Harry Kane?
Yeah.
To me, Harry Kane.
For me, it's got to be Rashford, Wilson, and probably Foden.
You know how I said about the 1K plaque?
Yep. So you can apply for it.
Yes.
Oh, why have I not done that yet? And I'm over 1,000 subscribers.
There you
Not
go.
too late.
What?
It's not too late.
You know, you can actually apply if you watch a YouTuber how to apply for it. There's always like loads of people that do show YouTube videos on it.
Okay.
That'd be a good video of the day when you do get it in the new year.
Yeah. That'd be great. I mean,
see, but I do let you know it does cost you to get it.
It just costs you to get it.
Yeah, because you have to pay. Plus, you have to pay import tax because they come from America. It's like bloody typical, isn't it? But just let you know about it because it'd be nice to have it, in your background.
Yeah,
it'd be good in the background as well.
I mean, it could do, yes. So what's it called again, Lewis?
It's just like YouTube Creators Award.
YouTube
Creators Award.
All right, I'll have to have a look into it. It's Creator Award.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll have to have a look at it. I'll have to see if I can have a look at it at some point and see.
You might as well, if you can get it, because that'd be quite good. Because you can see thank you to everybody who just subscribed to you and that, and say, look where we came.
It says get a YouTube Creator Award.
Mm-hmm. You might, if you can get it, as I said, it could be brilliant for your channel and that.
Well, that's it. I'll have a look at it later on.
So. Yeah, the one to get is the Diamond Award. That's like 50.
Is that for the 1,000 subscribers?
No, the Ruby one is 50.
Which is the one for the 1,000?
The Diamond.
Okay, fair play.
But the Diamond and the Ruby one are exactly the same. The only difference is the YouTube thing. For the Diamond one, it's obviously a diamond, and the red one's a ruby.
Fair play. Okay, fair play.
I've got 20 minutes left, and I'm heading off to watch the last leg.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got about 20 minutes left of the show, guys. So, I mean, who else would you like to see coming against Senegal on Sunday as well?
Nick Pope.
I don't think Pope's going to
No,
come in.
I know.
It's got to be Pickford in goal, isn't it?
Yeah,
You've got to say Pickford's and not put a foot wrong.
No, I do agree.
At the back, it'll
Tripp.
probably Trippier, Maguire, Stones,
And Shaw.
Shaw.
Mhm.
The midfield three: Declan Rice,
Mm-hmm.
Jude Bellingham.
Yep.
I don't know why I want to say Jordan Henderson.
Mason Mount's been poor for me.
And
Grealish.
the three for me is going to be Phil Foden, Marcus Rashford, and Callum Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Captain be Jordan Henderson, but I wanted Trippier to be captain.
Well, we'll just see.
Well, Ben White's left, and he's gone back to Arsenal, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Family reasons.
I mean, what do we make of that? We understand why he's done that.
Mm-hmm. Can we not get somebody to come in now or not?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
It might be a bit too late now. That's the thing.
Somebody's phone's going off.
It's happened mine. So, oh no! I wish I could just. Yeah, someone's picking it up, so it's fine.
Is it your house phone, Lawrence?
Yeah, but someone's picked it up downstairs.
Oh, right, okay. Are you in your bedroom, Lawrence?
No, just the internet was being crap in my room, so I've went somewhere else.
The family office. It does actually. To be fair, it looks like actually like an office room.
It is.
Magpie 24/7 says it's Paul. My office has been upgraded, so my PC is out of action. Defo come on soon. I'm watching on my phone this evening. Good show. Yeah, it's going well for us. 1K on YouTube and over 73K total. Nice one.
Aye.
Well done. Enjoying the band on here tonight. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Again, we haven't had any comments about Jurgen Klopp and his pearly whites. So if anyone's watching, get them in.
Like Jurgen Klopp be crying these poetries tomorrow.
Oh. So if anyone's got any comments about Jurgen Klopp and his white teeth, get them in. If you would like to as well. I'm surprised no one's put any comments about Jurgen Klopp and his teeth so far, but yeah. I mean, that all kicked off when Tony said Mr. Teeth, and I completely lost it then.
Like I'm gutted, the 11th of December.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go to the Women's FA Cup game.
Oh.
I'm in London.
So when's that? Is that the 11th?
11th of December, but they haven't got a venue for it yet.
From what I'm hearing, it might be Kingston Park.
It is Kingston Park.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a shame. They could technically still have it at St. James. Because they have They could have 6 days. They have 6 days rest. Literally, to get the pitch ready for the friendly game.
Could have done. But anyway,
Maybe.
Let's talk about the women last Sunday. Of course, you were there, Lawrence.
I was there as well.
Yes, you were there as well, Lewis. Go on then, Lawrence. Let's start. The atmosphere was the 28,000 were there last Sunday. Mm-hmm. It was absolutely magnificent. And 3 cracking goals scored in the game. Bardsley scored the lead, but Newcastle women scored 2 outside the box as well.
I think one of the goals was from like 50 yards out or something.
30 yards out. Now, what I noticed in that game was the Barnsley keeper was off a line most of the time.
Wow.
And I think the Newcastle women looked that as an opportunity to thought, right, she's coming off a line far too many times. we're going to have a pop outside the box. And 2 attempts the Newcastle women had. One, of course, from Georgia
Gibson.
And who scored the other one again?
Shauna Wilkinson.
Yep. Look at the way they done that. They caught the Newcastle. They caught the Barnsley goalkeeper off her line.
Aye.
She was beaten twice.
Aye. I mean, that second goal, you thought it's just a cross, but then they just find its way into the back of the net.
Yes. But I mean, it was quite lackluster from the Newcastle women in the first half.
Yeah, it was flat. But maybe that was just mind games because they know the second half they were shooting downhill.
Yep.
That's the benefit we have at St James. That's why when we shooting the Gallagher in the first half, that's why every fan boos because everybody knows we've like shooting the Gallagher and the Gallagher the second half.
Yep.
Because we don't have to. Actually, have you ever been on the pitch and looked from the Leeds to the Gallagher? Have you ever seen?
I have done a stadium tour at St James's, but it was a few years ago.
Yeah, but you don't realize when you. Cause I have played on the pitch before with the foundation and that.
Yeah.
And you don't realize how much of a slope. It doesn't look like much of a slope. But my God, there is a bit of a slope.
Yeah, I would say there is. Yeah, absolutely.
If you're in the Sir John Hall stand, and you're looking. If you look at the advertising boards from the Leeds to the Gallagher end, if you look at the boards on the stand, if you look from the electronical board, and the railing with the advertising boards on, if you look, it's level with the Leeds end. But if you look at the Gallagher end, it's about that much difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Around about just over 10 minutes left, guys. If you haven't seen the food pics, this is what we had on tonight's show.
Oh, I missed them today.
So this is what we had first.
Pulled pork, is that?
No.
That's a smashed cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Well, the burger's well smashed up, isn't it?
What, sorry?
The burger is well smashed up.
That was the... Excuse me there. Excuse me there. That was the second one.
Jesus.
That was the next one.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It looks like roadkill.
No, it's burnt chicken, isn't it?
It's jerk chicken. Right, this was the next one. They served an ice lolly, a big ice lolly.
That's at the World Cup.
That was the next one after that one.
Oh my God. Look at the hot dog, man.
Well, it might be better if you add sauce to it.
Yeah, but that hot dog looks like what you get at St James.
I mean, that just...
Nah, I'd say it's better
just,
than what St James is.
I mean, that just looked boring, that one, didn't it?
Aye.
But you said the same, Archer, it just looked boring.
Aye.
That was the next one we had after that. It's got coleslaw in there. That was the next one.
What the hell's that?
A chicken shawarma. That was the next one, the bolly pie, but this is what the bolly pie looked inside. This was the next one after that.
Spinach?
Yes, spinach.
Oh, Pop
looks...
might be happy with that pie.
But I said it looks like someone just went into the garden and pulled all the grass, pulled all the leaves out, and just stuck it in a bun.
Can I say something? If people like KFC and from the gated area, go to Popeyes in the Metro Centre.
What does anyone make of that one?
I wouldn't have it.
No.
And that was the second last one.
So it's sausage roll as well.
Yep. And this was the last one. And this was the last one.
Jeez.
Is that like...
That was butter chicken. Same for
Right.
Birmingham City.
I tell you what, like talking about when we just saw the food pics. I've been to the Metro Centre today and had Popeyes.
Oh, nice one.
Honestly, the chicken. Oh my! I like KFC, but now I'll be fair Popeyes because the chicken was crispy. Butter on it was crispy, but the chicken was juicy.
Well, so what did make people love that less of that butter chicken? Did it look nice or
It looked like it was chips with that, not chicken.
Or did it look just unappetizing?
Yeah, look, not that nice.
Archer?
Well,
That butter chicken?
looks absolutely rank.
What do you think's wrong with it?
It's just awful.
What would you say it looks like, though?
What, the last picture? It's got bloody chips on. I don't know I don't even know what's on the top.
It's supposed to be butter, like a butter sauce.
Butter sauce.
Yep.
Oh. It's like someone's just took a squat and took a shit on top of the chips.
Oh, yeah. Possibly could have done that. Wouldn't have surprised me. I mean, it didn't look nice, although, did it?
You probably get diarrhea after that because you probably get.
That's what it looks like, diarrhea.
If anyone didn't see this one, this was a bit of a laugh as well. Yeah.
Is that a stadium in Qatar?
Yes.
I mean, with the stadiums in Qatar, all the stadiums have aircon apart from Stadium 97, whatever the bloody name is called.
974.
Yeah, you know why the reason that doesn't have that stadium doesn't have aircon?
Go on.
Because it's all made out of shipping containers, but there's gaps in it, and then the cool breeze can still get into the stadium.
Oh, well, fair play then.
But like the players are saying, it's actually not too bad playing on the pitch, because on pitch side they're saying it's set to 19 degrees.
Yeah, absolutely.
But how does it work? When the roof's open?
Yeah.
How do they keep?
That's it. Alec Covey says, "How will John's favorite defender play against England?" Oh, I know who he's on about. Koulibaly. I mean, he's been shit in the Premier League, I've got to admit. He's not the player what he's like in being in Serie A for Napoli. For Napoli, no chance.
Mendy will be alright for them, like.
Oh, is it Eduardo Mendy in this?
Aye.
It's a funny one, isn't it?
Aye.
But we've got to target him like Koulibaly.
Yeah.
Aye. We need to keep an eye on
a few seconds.
We need to keep an eye on Saw as well.
Oh, it's Saw from Watford.
Aye.
Has he moved to another club now?
I don't know if he's still at Watford.
Could be.
I think he is. But Mendy in goal.
Yep.
And what's that striker called? Is it Dia?
Dia.
He plays for Senegal. You know which player I'm on about?
Yeah, I'll just get to him when I find him.
He plays for a French club. But yeah.
Oh, Dia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know who you're on about now. Solo Gouet, who plays for Everton.
Aye.
So there you are. So, anyone watching any local football tomorrow?
Yes.
Not made any plans?
Yes, I'm going to watch Gator play tomorrow.
Same.
Against, is
I
it
got,
who they're playing?
who the hell are they playing? And I got the ticket.
Aldershot at 12:30.
Are you
Yeah.
going to that one, Lawrence, as well?
Aye.
Well, you scored at the game, like.
Yeah,
Aye.
I got my ticket here.
All
Nice
right.
one. I've not
Like,
been to a Gator game for a long time, actually.
When you think about it, when you obviously I get as a concessionary for the Gator game, 12 quid.
That's good, that, like.
You know the last game of the played at home when after the FA Cup game.
Mm-hmm.
When I bought my ticket online, I had a voucher for the next game. If I paid, and I got instead of paying 12 quid, I paid 9 quid.
That's all right.
Yeah, like
But,
you can't complain, but 12 quid. What can you get for 12 quid now?
yeah, I mean, Gateshead, they're playing Aldershot, who are bottom of the Conference League, aren't they?
Aye.
Well, I think Aldershot are both Gateshead, but I've got a feeling Gateshead will win.
It's a must.
I mean, I think Aldershot are right at the bottom, aren't they?
Hang on, I'll find out in a second. Good.
All right, then. You can.
Tomorrow, Gateshead, Aldershot, table. No, Aldershot are 18th, Gateshead are 21st.
Oh, who's
All
at the
right.
bottom? Who's at the very bottom?
Courty, I think.
Yeah.
Who's at the bottom? Did you say sorry?
Torquay.
Yeah.
Torquay United.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And obviously, this is Gateshead's last game until the new year.
Well, at home in the league because Dagenham
Yeah.
was postponed, but then got
Box.
Notts County away, then Gloucester home in the trophy, and then York away on Boxing Day.
Yeah, Mark says, how's everyone? I'm very well, thanks, Mark. Hope you're well as well yourself, but oh god, right, we've got a comment about Klopp here, so here we go.
Go on then.
He says, I reckon you could use Klopp's teeth as an Excel spreadsheet. I love it. Oh, I love it, man. An Excel spreadsheet. Wow. Mark says, I missed the ladies' game on Sunday due to me girlfriend being dizzy. I hope your lass is all right, Mark.
He's okay.
Hope she's feeling a lot better now, Mark. So,
but the women's game when they play at Kingston Park I hope they put the radio commentary on again.
They could do.
Aye.
Because if they are, I'll listen to it on my phone. I'm in London.
Oh, Kenny. Oh, they did have it for the Brazil game. For the Barnsley game, didn't they?
And the last one they played against Alnwick Town,
Mm-hmm.
they had it on there as well.
Yes, I think that. Yes, they did. I mean, they had the commentary for the game on Sunday. Aye, Matthew Racebeck. Aye.
Yeah, I quite like it because then at least like they get the coverage what they deserve.
Yeah.
Because they say, I think, one time they say if the men were playing on the Saturday, the under 21s or the whatever you believe call them now, were playing on the Friday at home and have the women play on the Sunday at home. Why they can't have like a 3-day weekend on the Friday? Have the 20 the academy play at St James's Park on the Friday, and then the men play on the Saturday, and then the women play on the Sunday. Literally have a 3-day weekend of the main teams all playing at St James.
Could do that, couldn't they?
But then the pitch would be a bit knackered. But why not? If it's near the end of the season, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Yeah, that's.
And then they say buy the ticket for the men's game on the Saturday. That includes the 21s and the women. And they say you get let's say for example you get 40,000 in for the women.
That would
be amazing.
That would be brilliant. Well, guys, we've now come to the end of the show. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the score predictions for the game on Sunday against Senegal for England. Start with you, Lawrence.
2-0 England.
Goal scorers?
Haven't really thought too much about that, to be honest. I'm going to go Rashford to score one. Second one, I'm going to say Kane.
Or you think Kane's going to get one this time? Anyway, Lawrence, where can they find you on your social medias as well?
The Geordie View YouTube channel.
And on your social media?
Well, Facebook page, Instagram page, same names.
No problem. Please do check out Lawrence if you would feel free to do so. Thank you so much, Lawrence.
Thank you.
And feel free to check out Lawrence,
Lawrence.
on YouTube as well.
Thank you.
Lawrence as well. Okay, Archer.
Let's go with 3-1 England.
Okay, then. No problem. And Archer, where can they find you on social media?
Just Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. That's about it.
No problem. So, thank you so much, Archer, coming in. Hopefully, see you on the next show.
See you, Arch.
And Lewis.
I'm going to go 2-0 as well.
Goal scorers.
Grealish.
Oh, you're going for Grealish this time.
Yeah.
That's no
Only
problem.
reason is I like him in a way because I never knew about Grealish. His sister had CP. If people don't know what CP is, it's cerebral palsy. I got a couple of mates who have cerebral palsy.
Ah,
I never knew that. And when he's supposed to do the celebration, said, I wonder why. And he said, oh, because he's just best friends with Finley.
no problem.
Then
Anyway, Lewis, where can they find you on your socials as well?
Yeah, Newcastle disabled fan. But when I did that, I forgot to put the yes on. But obviously, I'm going to start doing it properly when the season starts again. Because obviously, why would I do anything about Newcastle when the World Cup's on? There's really no point.
Well, that's no problem. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Lewis. And hopefully, see you on the next show.
Yeah, I try and come on, but I'm getting ready for the last day because it's starting now.
No problem. See you, Lewis.
See ya.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'll just rattle through these last comments. 3-1 England. 2-1 England says marked by Peter Lawrence Archer and all. Thanks for tuning in. I like coffee. Well, guys, that is it for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed. Again, if you have enjoyed, please, of course, hit the thumbs up. If you are enjoying, hit the subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel or if you enjoy the content, you're not yet subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. It really, really is help growing the channel. Hit the notification bell as well. It will let you know of any live shows when he uploaded videos as well. You can still donate and feel free to become a member as well of the channel as well. What we coming up most likely tomorrow, it will be the preview for the England game. So come and join me for that one. And let's see how England do in the game on Sunday. And there will be a live watch along for that one as well. Okay, guys, until next time, hope you enjoy your evening and have a great weekend as well. See you later, everyone. Good night, all.